Development is now seemingly everywhere in downtown Boise, but where will the future buildings go if they can even find any space? The city's in the middle of its second installment of its zoning code, and they want to know what you think because it will affect the future look of our Boise skyline. Our Anna Zellian breaks down the rewrite and outlines how it could affect you.
These maps show the current and proposed zoning districts in the city of Boise. For example, these green areas are open spaces and parks, while these bright yellow areas are zoned for suburban residential zoning districts. But more than just zoning districts would change under the proposed zoning code rewrite, things that affect where and how new development is built.
The purpose of the zoning code rewrite is to really align the needs that the community is having right now, whether that's increasing housing choice, increasing connectivity via different transportation modals.
Boise Mayor Lauren McLean created a citywide advisory committee to act as a sounding board for ideas throughout the zoning code rewrite process. One of the members of the committee is Patrick Spouts, who says he sees 3 goals to the zoning code rewrite.
Clearer rules and more predictability, find some moderate ways to increase housing affordability while also maintaining neighborhood character in the general space.
He says adding more housing can eventually increase the amount of affordable housing as well. Here's what's in the rewrite. The first installment reduced the number of zoning districts, created mixed-use zones in some areas, and allowed for more types of housing.
So today you could build a single family dwelling or a duplex. The proposal expands those housing choices to allow for single family, duplex, triplex, and fourplex.
The second installment of the rewrite suggests changes to the city's design and development standards. This includes reducing the minimum lot size for new residential development, meaning more residential buildings could be built over the same amount of land. The rewrite would also change density requirements from a formula to criteria that has to be met.
It focuses on more what we've heard the community tell us is important to them. So they have said, we care where the building is located. We care how the building looks and feels as you're walking or driving down the roadway.
In addition to minimum lot size, the criteria would be things like building height and parking. The rewrite also changes parking requirements.
So currently today, a single family home or a duplex would be required to provide 2 parking stalls per unit. But we are proposing that we actually provide 1 off-street parking space instead of 2 for those types of uses.
Another proposed change is one designed to protect current neighborhoods.
If a development is near a neighborhood, making sure that it integrates well and it doesn't provide privacy issues or shading of their home.
The community engagement events start Tuesday evening with the Central Bench neighborhood.
We'll have a presentation that we will present, a lot of the major changes within the executive summary. And again, trying to have an open conversation with how they feel about some of these changes, maybe things that are important to them that we might have missed in some of these major changes.
The reason the events are broken down by neighborhood is because city officials will break down what the rewrite means for your specific neighborhood. There are also some more general citywide sessions. You can find the full schedule for these community events on our website, idahonews6.com. Anna Zellian, Idaho News 6.